Should the Pirates just trade Paul Skenes? When you trade a guy where you have 4.5 years of control over him before you have to pay him big bucks, it only makes sense if your team is going to get way better immediately. And there are very few trades that make that happen. The Red Sox, Roman Anthony and Franklin Arias. Though that's interesting, neither one of those guys are in the big leagues. So that would still not be enough, in my opinion. So the Pirates are going to need one of two things, right? They're going to need lots of prospects, but they're also going to need big league talent right now. And the problem with big league talent right now is that would take one or two guys, which would then up the payroll for the Pirates, which is not something they want to do. For example, you can't throw Rafi Devers in there because Rafi's way too expensive for the Pirates. Like, you'd have to throw him in and Red Sox be like, we'll cover $200 million. Honestly, if you threw Campbell in here, too expensive for the Pirates. So you would have to get somebody who's also on a rookie deal that's just as good. And those don't exist. So what about the Orioles? Jackson Holliday, Samuel Basallo, and Kobe Mayo? Again, is Jackson Holliday the big league talent? Is that enough? I don't know. They need a guy who's automatically the anchor for their team. They need like a Corey Seager, a Francisco Lindor. Like, all these guys are being paid $300 million. There's no way they're going to get any of them. If there's no big league talent involved, then the prospect haul has to be ridiculous. I'm talking 5 or 6 players, but then that's not worth it for the other team. So it's a conundrum. There's no world in which any of these works. Here's a few more, all right? Jackson Jobe, Max Clark, and Kevin McGonigal. Maybe a pitcher swap, maybe. What about Jack Caglione, Blake Mitchell, and Noah Cameron? No big leaguers. The problem is he's so good and he's got so much control that you can't balance it, and you would have to be taking a massive risk. The conversation can't even happen at this point. We'll check in with him after this season and see where we're at, but Paul Skenes needs to go somewhere so he can be happy a little bit.